Hey everybody, how's it going? It is your host, the leader of the band, or Bad Boy Spy 420. Um, I want to do this video as quickly as possible. I want to help people out who want to utilize a mixer for a dual PC streaming setup. So if you want less software in your computer, you don't want to use, Voice Meter Banana, you don't want to use the shitty software that's included with your Elgato Pro or whatever, and you just want to use a mixer for multiple reasons, this video is probably for you. Now, there are many ways to do this. There's no single right way or wrong way. Some ways are better than others. Some ways are easier than others, yada, yada, yada. So it's all about the objective. What is your objective? What is it that you're trying to do? And is the mixer the most logical, conclusion for your setup? Well, maybe. I don't really know. Now, I can only talk about my objective and what I want to do. Now, maybe my setup is going to help you. The thing is there's a lot of information out there and none of it is really useful. The people who make these, the how to set up my mixing bullshit, they don't do a good job. They just ramble on. They're not reliable. They don't show images of what, here's the thing. It's just like, okay, where do you plug in, the cable that's going to grab the audio from the main PC and then transfer or route it to the streaming PC? What do the settings look like on your actual computer? So I'm going to show you all that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired of these really bad videos, so let's just jump into it right now. So what is my objective? My objective is I want a mixer connected to my main PC, and I want my condenser microphone that I'm using right now, my Rode NT1A microphone, I want that connected to the mixer. So if I want to stream and route my audio forward, this is what you're going to hear me via the stream. This is how my audience will hear me. Now, if I'm not streaming, I still want to be able to use this instantly like that, just really, 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 really quick, and utilize this in my FL Studio, Camtasia, whatever application that I have on my main PC. That I have quite a few. I do a lot of content creation on this PC that I'm recording this on. So that is my objective. Pretty straightforward, right? Also, while I'm doing that, I want to be able to hear my games on my Sennheiser, these high-end Sennheiser gaming headsets. Now, and also, I want to communicate with my friends with this microphone. This is USB. The mixer, the Yamaha MG10XU, that is also USB. So I can't have those both on at the same time. So I'm going to have to do some tricky shit, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the thing with the mixer, let me explain the philosophy about the mixer. So the mixer has inputs or channels. Now you plug in audio sources like a computer, a radio, a phone, a laptop, a DJ record player. You plug those into the mixer. Now the mixer has an output, so you gotta output that audio. So all the audio that's coming in needs to go out. So my mixer's outputs go to my stream PC. So my streaming PC, and I'm going to demonstrate this, picks up all the audio from my main PC. So it picks up the voice from the condenser microphone. It picks up the audio sounds from the game. It picks up the audio noises from the Discord. It's pretty straightforward, ladies and gentlemen. If you're doing this setup really quick, you always want to have your PC on, both dual PCs on. You want to have the microphone, plugged in. You want everything on before you turn on the mixer. All right. So first off, I'm gonna go ahead and display a video of the mixer. So starting from left to right, I'm gonna show you exactly what it is that you need to I'm going to show you exactly how your mixer should look like if you're attempting to do what I'm doing. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So starting from left to right, I'm going to show you what we got plugged in. So right here, this is my Rode NT1A microphone. This is what you're listening to me on. So all my audio, so my voice, if we're doing the dual PC streaming setup, is going to be coming from this microphone into the mixer and out to the streaming PC. So I'm not going to, my friends in Discord are not going to hear me with the Rode NT1A microphone. They are going to be hearing me using they're going to hear my standard microphone from my Sennheiser headset. So let's keep moving, right? So right here, this channel 5 through 6, we have these cables. This is connected to the rear of the PC, the main PC. So let me explain that. I'm going to throw up an image of what my main PC looks like. This is the sound card that's built into the motherboard. That's what this is. And of course I got the knobs right here. I can go ahead and control it, but I don't really got to mess with anything here. This is actually set up pretty well. So yeah, that's that. And then this right here, this is just me messing around. These are just two RCA cables, RCA to 3.5 millimeter cable, and I can connect it to my phone and just play music if I want to, or just goof around. I'm experimenting with it. This is not really meant for anything, but that's, like I said, you can throw whatever you want at this, and it's gonna mix all the inputs together, and then you can monitor that and then output that to whatever you'd like. So in my case, I'm outputting it to Streamlabs, or you might be using XSplit or OBS or whatever. And then finally, to the far right, this cable right here, it's these guys, this headphone. This is just monitoring everything that I'm mixing into this mixer, or everything I'm throwing into this mixer. And then on the very, very top right, these XLR cables, that is going to my my audio interface right here. I don't know if this is entirely necessary, but this works really, really well. So these XLR cables, they're going into my audio interface. Now this audio interface is connected to my streaming PC via USB. So that is how I identify my my audio source for Streamlabs. It is super simple. And yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to turn on my my streaming PC, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. But before I do that, actually no, I lied. Before I show you my streaming PC, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the camera there. So before I show you my streaming PC, let me go ahead and show you what the settings on my actual PC look like. So I'm going to go ahead and go to sounds. So for playback, now this is going to be important. So right now, my gaming PC, my audio, or the mixer is connected to the green audio jack. So let's go ahead and go to properties. So this is the one that I'm utilizing right here, the green one. And these are what my levels look like. Here's my advanced settings. So this is pretty standard. This is going to be your default device. I'm going to repeat that again. The input jack, the back of the motherboard, that is going to be the default device. Now that that jack has a cable and it's connected to the mixer. So that is how the mixer is able to push the audio through the streaming PC. So we're going to go ahead and record. Let me see. Hold on one second. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's go to the recording settings. All right. So right now that I'm talking, my my default device is my Sennheiser headsets, which are these guys. That's the default communication device. But the default device is a stereo mix. It's that Realtek high definition audio sound card that's built into the what's it called? That's built into the motherboard. So let's look at those settings, because this is going to be important. So I'm going to go ahead and go to so the jack information. So again, this is, standard stuff. Now this is the important part. You want to listen to this device, and you want to listen to it through your Sennheiser headphones. So the reason that I do that, fucking cords. The reason that I do that is because this has surround sound. I do not want to lose surround sound. I could easily just get a headphone, like a headphone replacement, and just have it all plugged in through the mixer and have the mixer do everything, but I don't want to waste the money. This is one of the best gaming headsets, and I want to utilize the features on this. So, I'm going to be listening to everything via this guy. And, yeah, I mean, as long as you follow that step, you're still going to be able to use these. Hopefully that makes sense. Like right now, like my brain scattered. I'm thinking about like a million different things, so that's why hopefully the visual representation helps. Let me see. Let's go ahead and look at the properties for the line jack. This MGXU. So this is the mixer right here. You don't really got to mess with anything here. Just make sure this is default playback. You know, this is standard. If you see your voice being picked up by the microphone or even the line, the MGXU, that's fine. It's not a big deal. I mean, this is the microphone. That line, that's the condenser microphone that's picking up. But you do not want that to be your recording device, because the MGXU is going to be in use while you're streaming. So you wouldn't even be able to set this as a default device anyways. And besides, you don't even want that. So that's it, guys. That is how the settings on your computer are supposed to look. That is how the back of your main PC is supposed to look. And that is how your mixer is supposed to look. That's pretty simple, right? Like, how hard was that to explain? It seems like no one can fucking do that. No one is capable of doing that. And if you have issues with hissing, here's how I first off, the mixer that I have does a really great job of reducing or eliminating the hissing noise. If you have hissing noise, then your mixer isn't that high end. Also, don't have your devices stacked on top of each other. If you can put distance between them, that's going to be incredibly helpful. Same with the cables. Try to have the cables away from the devices. You can get interference that way, or hissing noises that way. Also, the power strip that you use will make a difference. So instead of using some cheap, like Walmart or some cheap Amazon Basics, power strip, I like to use a higher end Belkin. God, I can never say that properly. Belkin power strip. And if that doesn't work, then you could utilize these ground loop isolators. These are wonderful. They work pretty well. Anything else, it's overkill. Something is going on. They'll say, oh, well, what's the wiring or the power in your house? What's the quality like? Well, my home was built in '89. And I have no hissing. I have no issues. I mean, you're listening to my microphone right now. There's no problem. You might detect some some static, very light static, but it seems more like noise from the fan. That's not static. It's actually noise from the fan, noise from maybe the heater, but it's very faint. But you don't hear that in post. So I don't know. I think it's just the monitor being really sensitive, which is not a big deal. I want to be able to hear everything properly. All right, so enough of that. Let's go over to the Stream PC. All right, there's my Scarlett 2i2 in action. All right, so we're going to look at the sounds on the Stream PC, the Stream PC settings. All right, so if I click on sounds, and holy fuck, this autofocus issue is going to drive me crazy. I'm sorry, guys. It's not my fault. All right, so I connected the headphones to the front panel audio, which connects to the motherboard's sound card. So I got Realtek audio. That's going to be my playback device. That's the only thing I'm going to select. And it even says, oh, look, the front panel is what the headphone jack is connected to. All right, so it's mandatory. You need that. All right, so my recording device is going to be my Focusrite. So nothing crazy here. When the playback through this device, you're going to play back through the Scarlett Focusrite 2i2. All right. Oh, Jesus, let me try to fix this shit. It's driving me mad. Okay. Let's pull up Streamlabs. See what's up here. Okay. So, we've got properties for the Elgato. Everything is pretty standard. Now, the audio output mode. Audio output, it's direct sound. Output desktop audio to direct sound. If that doesn't work, use the other option, but it should be direct sound. All right, so it's picking up a little bit of audio from my main PC. Now remember, I'm on the stream PC and we're picking up audio from the main PC. So let's look at the mic and aux settings. So that's going to be, the device is going to be the Focusrite USB, because that's my default device that captures the audio from my main PC. And then the desktop audio is going to be default. Now let's look at the mixer settings. So this has to be this way if you want to do this type of setup. So the mic and aux, we're going to monitor only, but we're not going to output it. So right now I'm playing music. Obviously you can't hear it. I'm going to share with you a video of that in action. And you can see that the mic and the desktop audio are pretty much identical. That's normal. That's fine. You're not going to get echo or feedback at all if you do it exactly how I showed you in this video. And I'm playing system sounds, and it's pretty much exactly the fucking same. Alright, let me go ahead and show you guys footage. About to play a night of, we're going to play some comedy night. I don't know how this is going to go. Is it going to be crazy? We'll see. Fuck, love and peace. Okay, you know what? Alright, is this thing on? Okay, we're about to do some comedy stand-up.
What's up?
Anyway, time for another money joke. What is my favorite letter of the alphabet?
Bigger.
Nope. Money.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Filipino.
I'll be here all week.
I hope not, baby.
Yeah, you probably will, you loser. How do you do words, but he doesn't even know that
Okay, that's enough. I think I got my point across. So that is how you you go about streaming and using a mixer. As you can tell, everything sounds pretty crystal clear despite being fucking bombarded by racism and hatred and bigotry. So usually it's not like that. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Peace out. I'm fucking done. I'm tired. Ugh. This fucking game is cancer.